Hey guys, how you doing? Just wanted to give you an update on CustomerLens software. If you're watching it for the first time, this software automates your customer discovery to a large extent. And with this release, we added a chat, and it's an exciting feature because it allows you to drill through your data in a slightly different way. Importantly, this chatbot is not like ChatGPT and many others, and you will see it in a second, because it's tailored for the tasks that you have in here and around the data and the system that is in here, that is focused basically on your startup. So let's open it up. Importantly, everything can be clicked as always, but also there's a lot of key shortcuts. So you can Command plus K, open, close. You've got a history here as well. And from the basic functionality, which you can do in here is the chat knows everything about your startup. So you can ask, for example, how is my progress going? And it's going to basically analyze what you've done recently and help you with that. So in here, it has the validation status from one of the hypotheses, key wins, critical areas, needed attention, and a few other things. And already as I started playing with it, you see it's slightly different than other chatbots. And that is when you hover over any bullet points, there's a reply button in here. So if you would like to ask for something detailed about it, you can just click on the reply, just like in WhatsApp, and then you simply type, why should I do that? And you can brainstorm basically. Then another thing that you have is you can summarize things. And these are all small things that will help you basically. You don't have to type, basically, it's faster. So you select whatever comes out, and here you have a couple of features. Just a copy, save it, create a task. So that is one very useful. Sometimes the AI will generate for you suggestions. Whatever you ask it, it will generate it. And you simply can select whatever you want, press create task, and here you can basically create task for one of the categories around your startup, and they're gonna appear here in the to-do list on the left. Also, what else do we have in here? You can reply and you can summarize. So you can, whatever you select, you can summarize to one sentence or 2 to 5 sentences. So that's the basics in here. Also, you can regenerate. If you don't like the answer, you can try to redo the response. So what's special in here is that actually, if I press Command J, we open a new chat. The old one we have here in the history. What's really cool in here is that when you press @ it will give you access to everything in your app. So for those of you who program, you know what it is. This is a cursor. So this chatbot is basically cursor for customer discovery. So this is very powerful because I can select, let's say, a persona that I have in the system. Let's say investment analyst, and ask what kind of product feature they would like to see most likely. And this whole context is behind basically added to the chatbot, so that's pretty sweet. Also, you can basically press in here, and that loads basically this persona in here, and you can analyze whatever that is. And this is basically, as I said, the chatbot is an add-on, so you can click through the app in whatever way you want, and you can resize the chat in here, and then start asking questions about whatever you see on the screen, and the chatbot will be able to reply. So here we have basically a couple of answers, which is nice. Another thing which you can do is simply start asking, let's select one hypothesis. Let's say I'm just going to select a random one. And this is actually for my startup, for this app that you're seeing. What would be the best way of validating it? And you get an answer. Let's have a look at different way of doing things. Another thing is you can compare, for example, if you have different segments in the market, you could compare the segments, and maybe we're gonna ask, how would my positioning differ for these two segments? And you're just gonna add, let's say, for non-profit and for, let's say, non-profit, corporate venture arm managers. And again, whatever you want. So we basically speeding it up for you to be able to do a lot of market analysis, even if it's partially fictitious because it's AI generated. It is actually much faster than putting it to ChatGPT. Also, as you start making interviews and start updating the personas and looking at different things and revalidating, for example, segments, suddenly you're not interacting with AI, you are interacting with the actual real data. And this feature in here becomes really powerful. Also in here, what you see, spoiler alert, you will be able to add files in here and actually ask about your files. Also, what you can do in here, another a feature that is really cool, is you can select a persona and let's just select using, or what would this persona say about possible features I could make in my app? And I'm just gonna select this persona. I'm just gonna take a random one. And you get basically a certain answer. And from whatever this persona is, let's click on this. Oh, it's a different one. It's a different investment analyst. And you may say, you may say that this is just AI. But actually, once you, and this is where the power of this app comes into play, once you interview an investment analyst in this case, and you revalidate this persona, this data generated in here will become more and more actually close to reality. And this is what's becoming really powerful. So, and again, this is just to help you brainstorm, help you perceive things in a way that you would not think of. You can say, for example, in here, what type of segments I don't have, but I should. And this basically knows all the segments that you have already and is going to start looking at it. Student venture competitions, interesting. Regional Economic Development Agency, startup lawyers. Okay, yeah, I would have not thought of about these, for example. So yeah, have a look at it, play around, and yeah, I hope that will help you with your startup. See you guys.